we are speeding. Do you think some outside force, government, corporation, or an alien race is going to save us?
No.
Never.
I definitely don't think so.
I do not think so.
No, I think an internal force is going to save us. I hope so.
We are responsible for what currently is, and so we are that force.
Outside force, government, corporations have gotten us into more trouble. I'd rather rely on an alien race than...
I don't think an alien race is going to save us.
No, we're going to have to save ourselves. We just have to work together and understand that we're in this together. This is our country.
And there's plenty of energy, wonderful energy in this country, but sometimes it gets a bit drawn off into different directions. We need to try and channel that into something that is productive for everybody.
How do we voice those solutions? You know, violence is not going to solve the problem. Protests are not going to solve the problem. We need to come to the table and actually talk and exchange ideas.
Do you think that some outside force, government, corporation, or an alien race is going to save us?
I don't think so. I really do not think so.
There's no one else out there.
We, the only people who will save ourselves.
I think we're the ones that are going to save us, and that's what we've got to realize. We have a culture, especially in South Africa, of waiting. People are waiting for government grants, people are waiting for the government to build them houses.
I don't think we wait for governments to come and save the day. History suggests that actually government intervention sometimes is a hindrance.
Move away from the top-down kind of approach, but be more employing of the bottom-up approach that is informed by the realities on the ground.
The whole society, starting from the government to the individual to the farmers, everybody has a role to play.
I think it's the government, civil society, as well as corporate South Africa working together to make South Africa a better country.
Corporates, there are corporates who do good work, there are government institutions that do good work, but generally, even when it comes to municipal government, local government, they tend to be more macro-focused and macro-oriented. And if you want to make a difference in your own community, in your family, in your street, you know, with the people who you see every day, that's going to start with us as individuals. And it's not going to come, unfortunately, from aliens or from another organization.
We are going to save ourselves. So we are going to get connected, and we are going to start some sort of movement where each person is going to have an impact on the next person. Like, I'm going to give back to my community and say, if I can do it, why can't you?
I don't think any outside force is going to save us, because everything we need we've already got. It's just about developing that potential within people.
Education is the most important thing. Once a person is educated, having knowledge on certain issues and certain things is actually the key to everything.
Do you think some outside force, government, corporations, or an alien race is going to save us?
I hope not, because I think we have all the answers here.
No, we're going to serve ourselves.
There's so much knowledge available, even if it's extinct, by re-understanding or getting to know our surroundings. The vast majority of people are optimistic and they are surviving, and there's a lot of diversity that the media doesn't show, and we've become so attuned to only seeing what the media shows us.
You have to be driven from within yourself to understand that it's vitally important to sustain the place in which you live. And I think it's like what happens in nature. It's a succession. It starts with these sort of annual weeds that sort of make waste type of thing, or just use a lot of stuff, produce a lot of offspring, and then move on somewhere else. And the perennials and then the more mature ecosystems start to say, how do we give back to the soil as we take out? How do we clean the water as we use it? How do we give back to balancing the perfect cocktail of gases for life as we live here? And I think that's where we are. It's like a growing up moment, and it becomes, that's why they're called mature ecosystem.
I believe that there is enough for everyone. There's not necessarily some for that group, some for that group. Everyone. We are all living in abundance. We are rolling in it day in and day out, and it's up to us to actually be aware of that abundance and roll with it.
Those who will save us, if we need saving, is us.